Hey kids, welcome back. We're just getting ready to head out of town. Got Bunny in the box. Ekblad and Lonnie are here so far. Dan's just grabbing his stuff out of the house. And we're gonna take off. So headed down somewhere totally new. Never been there, like most stock car guys never have. We are headed down to Batesville, Arkansas for $50,000 to win show. And actually it's pretty good money just to make the show throughout. So kind of like a Boone setup. We're gonna qualify Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night. And then they'll run their last chance races and the big show for 50 grand to win on Saturday. So kind of something cool. It'll be an inaugural event for Batesville, Arkansas. They do the Hope for 71 race for modifieds, which is 50 grand to win, and always sounded pretty cool. And obviously the stock car class is growing more and more popular. The car counts are not shrinking by any means, so they decided to get the stock cars involved with that down there in Batesville. So kind of a cool deal. It's 13 hours, I think, from here at home to down there. Basically going to go down to Kansas City and then weasel our way a little bit east. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll probably drive to Kansas City or maybe on the other side of Kansas City and probably get a hotel for tonight and then finish our trip out tomorrow going right to the racetrack. So pretty excited. Not sure what to expect. Obviously going to be the best of the best there, to say the least. All trying for the shot at the big money. So stay tuned. We'll try and take you along on this journey. Packed in pretty tight, as you can see, but we got a lot of trip to do and a lot of racing to do. So lots of tires and gas and four-wheelers and luggage and all sorts of fun stuff. Just had to stop at the old Love's truck station. Probably the best truck stop you can stop at. Luckily for us, they had a Hardee's. So got some Hardee's, got some ice. Gonna continue on. I don't know, we're somewhere central Iowa, I think. I don't really know exactly for sure. Wasn't paying attention. Watching a movie in the truck, so it's kind of occupied, but keeping on, chugging on. Here we are at Love's again. Why so quick, you might ask? Well, I get you probably don't know how many miles we went, but apparently Dan didn't fill it up the whole time, or the whole tank last time. It must have clicked off on him and he never really checked it. He just kind of hung it back up, and we get going down the road and he's like, well, what the hell? We only had about a half tank of fuel. So luckily for him, Lonnie had to pee, so we're here once again getting fuel. It is 8 o'clock, 8:15. We're about, I don't know, a half hour into Missouri, maybe 20 minutes, half hour into Missouri. So we're gonna keep on trucking. Nothing better than a Love's truck stop. Pretty much our favorite ones. What are you gonna get on it? We'll see. I don't think I'm gonna get anything. I got enough snacks. There's Lonnie buying illegal contraband. What do you got there, Lonnie? Are you transporting that across state lines? I'll get you here. She loves the camera. Well, we've landed here, I can't remember the town name now, like, it's not Missoula, but Boulevard, I don't remember. Something Missouri. So yeah, just got checked into the Super 8, just getting things locked up here, truck and trailer. It's about 12:30, so we'll sleep here a while. Looks like we got about 4 hours left to go, so we'll get up in the morning and continue our journey on down into Batesville. Looks like the road gets pretty windy after this. Kind of looks like a snake on the map, but regardless, 4 hours left, and then we'll roll into Batesville and get everything started there. Kind of excited to get there, see what the track's all about. Obviously, we've only seen it on TV, so kind of excited. Sounds like there's going to be a lot of cars there, so it should be pretty fun. But yeah, either way, that'll conclude day one. Well, morning, kids. I was wrong last night when I told you where we were. I really didn't know where we were, but we are in Bolivar, Missouri. So still have to go through like Branson, those kind of places. Like I said, it looks like it gets kind of pretty curvy and swervy the rest of the way, but we got 4 hours left here. So just going out to the truck, getting everything packed up. I think everybody's pretty much ready to go. Just got to throw our stuff in. Actually raining here now. It's supposed to be 85 and cloudy, I think is the forecast for actual Batesville. So no rain for there, but yeah, we're gonna keep chugging along. I'm sure we're gonna have to find something to eat somewhere here once we get going, and get down there and get checked in and get set up and get ready for night one of qualifying. So stay tuned. Well, we are here in Harris, I think it's Harris, Arkansas. Lonnie was in charge of lunch, and mind you, things are a little different than we're used to at home. But take a look at where she picked. Not sure if we're gonna get shanked, if we're gonna get food poisoned, or if we're gonna have to go to the bathroom 3 minutes after we leave here. But it's a barbecue joint. It had good reviews on the old Google machine, so we'll give it a whirl. But yeah, all part of the experience, I guess. Turns out it's just tacos, and I guess I'm the whiny one because we don't do tacos, so I'll have to find an actual barbecue joint. Strike number one for Lonnie. Well, she said, to be fair, this was her first pick, but then she switched to the other one, so we're gonna try a good old T's barbecue. We went about 2 blocks, so not too big of a detour, but we're gonna try this out. Well, just getting out of T's barbecue here in Arkansas, about 2 hours away from the racetrack. Lonnie totally redeemed herself. The first place was a shithole, to say the least. So this place was pretty awesome. Pretty good barbecue. So now we'll make the final leg to the racetrack. So stay tuned. We'll be wheeling in and give you a little tour of that place. Well, this is pretty much our journey here the last, since we left the barbecue joint. Basically 2-lane road, windy as hell, up and down, and now it's a sharp turn, so it's going to be a long 2 hours last leg out here if we're going to be on a 55-mile-an-hour road doing this windy, twisty stuff. Kind of cool country, but prefer a freeway to the racetrack. Getting some use out of the Jake brake today. Ooh, sharp one. Good thing we don't have a toter home. Big stacker trailer, I'd really go nuts. Still on a windy ass road. Pretty actually crazy, really. Like I said earlier, glad we don't have a toter home and a stacker trailer, but either that or we took the wrong route. Maybe there's a different route, but they all look pretty snaky to me, so must just be the country that we're in. Up the hill, down the hill, up the hill, down the hill. Curve right, curve left. Well, do you want to see what makes Grant really mad and pisses him off. Apparently, when we hit the road construction, they had fresh yellow paint. And it's everywhere. In the back of the bumper, in there, on the trailer. So yeah, isn't that just super fun? Wheel wells are now yellow and not black. Ay, 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 this is why we can't have nice things. But on a side note, we did make it to the hotel. It is 86 degrees. Literally, you drive through the middle of nothing on the windiest, curviest, up and down, hilliest roads that I've probably been on, even more so than the foothills of Wyoming. And then all of a sudden it opens up to Batesville. The track is about 15 to 18 minutes back. We actually drove by it to come to the hotel first. But yeah, out in the middle of nowhere, it's hot. It should be interesting, we'll see. First got to figure out how we're going to get this yellow paint off, because that's going to drive Grant nuts.
Grant hard at work. First time for everything. Lonnie, stay cheap.
Well, thankfully it's coming off slowly but surely. It's gonna take about $1 million in an hour's worth of time, but Juan is working on the trailer now, trying to get that off. But yeah, what a freaking mess. Well, we have landed. No major issues other than painting the side of my truck. Otherwise, as you'd imagine, some really good cars here. Really good cars here. A little bit of lay of the land, the track's up there. Looks like we'll be able to watch from the pits of there. Be a pretty decent spot. As you'd imagine, the draw did not go well. I think he said he drew 183. I don't even know what the highest number is, but my guess is 300, maybe 200. Either way, his draw sucked, so don't need to keep you in suspense with that any longer. But yeah, stay tuned. All right, just getting things kicked off here. Got hot laps done. Ended up wrecking 2 cars in hot laps. One went off of turn 1 and scaled the wall, took down the fence and the flagpole. Got him going, and 2 laps later in hot laps, one rolled on the backstretch right in front of us where we were standing. So kind of a crazy deal there. Obviously hot laps took longer than they planned, and obviously nobody wants to wreck a car in hot laps, so tough deal for them. I didn't catch who the first one was. I think the second one was Mullen in the 99. But either way, I'm gonna kick things off. Of course, the draw was bad, literally the worst possible. So I'm gonna start last in the last heat race, 15th heat race, starting dead last. Drew the highest number, so takes a lot of talent, Dan says, to be consistently bad at drawing. So either way, they're going to take the top 2 into the big show tonight, or the A main tonight. which they will take 9 out of that A main tonight into the big show on Saturday. Positions 3 and 4 go into a B feature, 5 and 6 into a C feature, 7 and 8 into a D feature, and those being all for passing points. So kind of a pretty straightforward layout, pretty simple to understand and figure out. Hopefully we won't have to worry about them B, C, and D features. Hopefully we can get to the front. After he hot lapped, he said the car felt pretty good. Obviously it's also hard to tell when you're not in race mode with obviously cars alongside you either. So we'll see what happens, but feeling pretty good going into the E-race, obviously other than starting last. So hopefully he can make lemonade out of lemons. So stay tuned. As you can see, car is gone already. Just got done with the heat race, being that we were in the last heat race. He started dead last and raced up to second. Car looked really good. running down the leader. It wasn't close by any means, but obviously we were making ground on him, ran out of laps, but either way, it doesn't matter. We locked ourselves into tonight's A main, got here into the pits, found out the A feature is going first. So changed tires, made some adjustments, and literally he's back in staging already. So kind of a goofy deal that way. We literally had like not even 15 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. Cooled the car down a little bit, and now, like I said, he's in staging. So gonna start 23rd tonight in the A main. They will take 9 from tonight's A main into the big show for Saturday. So if you can salvage the top 9 here in the A feature, we will be locked in and not race again until Saturday. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, car looked really good. Can't complain at all. Good power, handled well, turned well. So that's a positive, and it's always nice to unload and have things work the way you want them to. So stay tuned. We'll be back with you here for after the feature. Well, not a bad night here overall. Started 23rd in the A main, finished 15th. Racing some of the best guys around. Obviously, there's a lot that probably could be argued that aren't here, but either way, to make the A main first night, coming from last in the heat race, we'll take that any day. Obviously, worked pretty good. Like I said, finished 15th. I heard 3 guys turned down their spots, qualifying spots, so not sure what that does, if that even changes points or not, or how that actually works, but doesn't really matter. We should have a positive, a pretty good point average, or pretty good points. Should we need them come Saturday. Obviously, we don't want to think about that yet on the first night, but it is something that's there. So yeah, we'll take what we can get. We'll try it again here tomorrow. Overall, pretty good night. Pretty happy with it. It's always nice to unload a car that's at least in the ball game and pretty quick and not struggling from the time we unload. So either way, pretty fortunate. But yeah, we're gonna head back to the hotel now and do it all over again tomorrow on Thursday. So thanks for following along. Really appreciate it. Make sure you give us a like and a subscribe, and we'll go from there. Thanks.